overall project is moving great. The footers around the auditorium part are 100% complete, so that the whole aspect is done. And beginning next week, they'll actually start digging on the around the cafeteria footers as well. Start that process over there. They've also dug all the footers up behind the existing gym area, coming from like the coach's office gym area, coming back toward the cafeteria of the school, and so we are progressing well on that. The new parking lot is nearing completion. Actually, it's about ready for some stone and asphalt. I think the tentative game plan, what I heard this week, is maybe in about 2 weeks, the paving company will come in to do that as well. This is the crosswalk going from the existing parking lot into the new parking lot, so for football games and that type of thing as well. Again, all the light poles have been done. The wiring for the light poles are all in place in the parking lot themselves. And as reported last month, they've already bored from the new parking lot under the existing parking lot, which is a little over 300 feet. And if you go up there next to the football field house, concession stand, you'll see a large plastic pipe sticking out of the ground. That's where the electricians will come out, and they'll tie that back into the field house itself. The piping on the inside of the field house is complete to the exterior wall. The masonry work continues. What you're looking at is the top picture that I showed you last month, and that's actually, we're looking from the seats of the auditorium toward the stage, and the front seats, of course, are a little bit lower than the back seats. Since that time, if you look at the bottom picture, it will show the concrete wall for the front part of the stage, and the 2 wings on the side have been completed, so great progress there. Along those lines, the back side of it was waterproofed, in addition to having the foam to protect the waterproofing. And the right picture that you see there is the stormwater drains from basically the old gym area will be running through the school like that, discharging out to the front side of the school, and of course that will be trenched off as well toward the end of the project. Transformer relocation, this is how we spent spring break. Actually Monday, Tuesday, spring break was moving the transformer. So actually Monday went well, moved the transformer out. David Sellett was an electrical contractor, and the crane came in with their device to move the transformer to the new site, which you'll see if you go up to the high school. It's sitting right behind the existing dumpsters right now, and that has been wired up, and everything back in the school was operational by Tuesday afternoon, I believe it was. Everything back up and running. So that was a significant milestone as far as the project goes. Speaking of electricity, this was actually done 2 days ago. If anyone who's ever ran pipe in a construction project or anywhere, this is the way to do it. PVC pipe laid on the ground, you can make quick progress real quick. And so all the electrical stuff will be actually running the floor, and that's why we need to get that done over the next couple of weeks, so they start pouring the floor in a couple of weeks. So all these things, as you see, this is the area toward the front of the stage, if you will, and the piping is coming down, leading to the stage area, and there's another section will feed back to the classrooms. But the pipes for the electrical aspect have been stubbed up to the walls, so they can pick up as the walls come up. They can pick up and go from there too. The sanitary sewer, we're grateful that this project is done. They started down near what we call the T-wing, or the side swing of the G-wing down there on the lower ground level for classrooms. That's where the sewer line would be attached to the existing town line. So they had to come up the hill, come behind the propane tanks, take a right-hand turn, depending on how you look at it, come between the weight room and the propane tanks, and come all the way back to the existing building. It's like digging through a landmine. If you look right there on the picture on the left, they made this connection after all the tests were done to meet the health department and county requirements. The test was done, this pipe has been connected, and that's what she looks like right now. So back to business. We did this during spring break as well, so we limited the amount of student activity going through that area. Worked at the timing was perfect. So what's coming up? Next week, the masonry folks will be back in to start continue work on their walls to build up a little bit more. Again, then we start building the firewall in front of the coach's office, new gym area, that type, going back toward the cafeteria. They'll also be setting up some walls inside the school to separate the classrooms out. All this is in prep to pour the floor, start pouring the concrete floor, which will be carrying in probably 2 to 3 different sections. And we'll pour the classrooms first, we'll pour the stage area, and then probably a third pour will be on the backside. And then once they get the cafeteria spec, done, they'll come back and pour that. So again, great progress, and we'll continue to move forward.